Giggity, giggity, giggity goo.
Get ready for another Hallmark Channel Valentine's Day movie because you need romance and Lacey Chabert needs a paycheck. All she wanted was to get a tune-up before driving to the big city for a new job. But when she pulled into his garage...
It feels like my engine is running dry.
Looks like it needs some lubricant. Let me slide under you and take care of that.
She discovered that sometimes an oil change can change your entire life.
Everything's been running a lot smoother since I met you. And I'm not just talking about my car.
I'm glad I could throw a wrench into your pants. Plans.
Oh my, this has been the best Valentine's Day oil change of my life.
Lacey Chabert and some generically handsome but non-threatening white guy star in Lube at First Sight tonight on the Hallmark Channel.
This is not headline news. Today is Abraham Lincoln's birthday. And if Honest Abe were alive today, he'd probably say, so a cup of coffee at this Starbucks place cost me this bill with my picture on it? Trader Joe's is limiting egg purchases. They knew they had to do something when eggs became harder to find there than a parking space. Philadelphia will hold its championship parade for the Eagles on Friday. That gives all the city's human beings 48 hours to evacuate. And Aaron Rodgers may sign with the Tennessee Titans. So to those of you who said he was done with pro football, you were right. This is not headline news.
Hoo-ah!
Crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
This is Charlotte County Speaks, your chance to let your voice be heard on local, state, and national issues. And now, broadcasting live from a dumpy little warehouse behind a Taco Bell, the host of Charlotte County Speaks, Ken Lovejoy.
Oh, yeah. News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCFradio.com. This is Charlotte County Speaks. I'm Ken Lovejoy. Happy Hump Day Wednesday. Our phone lines are open at 941-206-1580, toll free, 888-441-1580. You can email us the address ccspeaks@live.com. Miss a show, head to our homepage, WCCFradio.com. Scroll down to the podcast section and have fun. Mike Imbasciani here for the Hump Day Ride.
Good morning. I almost called in yesterday. I heard it was National Guitar Day.
It was National Guitar Day.
That's cool. That's fun. I wasn't aware.
Yeah, so I played a little Junior Brown with his Git Steel.
Nice.
His homemade.
Yeah.
Git Steel.
Cool.
He's pretty cool.
Nice. So, yes, I'm here. Things
Yes.
are happening. We had a fun night over at Imbasciani.
Yeah, Imbasciani was fun Monday night. Yeah, it was a good time.
Mm-hmm. And, folks, you can come see my band, Mike Imbasciani and his Blues Rockers, this weekend, starting tomorrow, Thursday, February 13th, over at Torched in Cape Coral from 6 to 9, a little pre-Valentine's Day shenanigans. And then Friday, February 14th, for Valentine's Day, we will be over at the Naughty Parrot Tiki Hut right there in North Fort Myers, Marina Town, from 6 to 9 p.m. And coming up on Sunday, February 16th, we have our debut show over at Bar 17 down there on Route 17
Yeah.
in Punta Gorda.
Really?
Start heading
Bar
down
17.
Start heading down 17 and keep going and
Bar 17. Have they
keep going a little more.
Have they restyled Bar 17?
I believe so. Yeah, it looks nice. I've
Does
seen
it?
some. They have a nice stage there, nice covered outdoor area. Should be a good time. So if you have one of those motorcycles, take it out.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully, because I hear a cold front's going to be coming in.
Oh, I hope so.
Should
It was
some
one
nice
below.
weather.
My dad sends me a picture of the thermostat. One below.
Well,
in
what
Spokane
time?
this
What time
morning.
is he taking this picture?
Well, it was
like I'm sure he's waking
4
up.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's 86.
Yeah.
What the hell is he going to do?
I'm
He gets
up. I gotta pee.
I'm getting up early. No, he's up. He's
Right.
not up to pee. He's
Yeah.
up.
Well, he stays up.
He
Yeah.
stays up.
But yeah, that's
One
cold.
below in Spokane.
Yeah, no, thank you. So that's Sunday, our debut show over there. That should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I know some Arcadia folks that'll be coming in, and some Punta Gorda folks that'll be going out. So
Yeah, and plus, all the riders. That's always a fun place to hit. I used to hit that back in the day all the time.
exactly. So
That's why I
come
laugh.
check that out. And special coming up on Tuesday, February 25th.
Yeah.
Is our debut over at the brand new Fusion Cantina.
Oh, awesome!
We're doing
Yeah,
a special duo, the Blues Rocker duo.
you got to get over there, folks.
Yeah, I'm excited to eat there.
Yeah, you got to get over there. Fusion Cantina. It's Eric and Kelly from Visani. It's actually Kelly's.
Yes.
Her dream and her mom's helping.
Yeah.
In the
Nice.
kitchen and stuff. But I've ate there 3 times, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited to eat there.
The tres leche cake
Ooh.
for dessert. You want that? Their smash burger. Whoa, very good.
Oh, they have the bowls too. Those sound
They got the
good.
bowls. I've had the Thai bowl, and I've had the Asian taco. Now you can get them in bowl form or taco form. I had the Thai bowl and the Asian tacos.
Yeah. Now, what would you? Because people have asked, what kind of food is it? And I say it's more traditional South American
Yes,
food.
I would say yeah.
It's like not Mexican restaurant.
Well,
It's
it's
more
it's
authentic.
kind of a
Yeah.
It's kind of it's a fusion of Latin foods.
Yes.
Really, is what it is.
Yeah.
Nice atmosphere, good music.
They
So-
should have kept one of the salt deprivation tanks that you could be floating in while eating your taco.
No, well,
You don't want to do that
Too much
it's gonna.
cleaning.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
have to skim it, drain.
yeah,
Just
exactly.
Too much.
Yes.
Too much.
But anyway, this is special because it's a duo with myself and piano player Michael Bear. So that should be a lot.
Awesome.
That should be a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
you'll love
He
that.
covered me well when my amp died on
Yes,
Monday.
he did. Yes, he did. Well, today
That's
we're
fun.
celebrating National Plum Pudding Day.
Plum pudding.
It looks good because it's like in a lump. It looks like it has some sort of crust. I've never had plum pudding.
No, me neither.
I like plums. Love the plums.
I don't think I've ever had a plum.
You've
either.
never had a plum?
I don't know.
Had the plum trees in Washington.
Okay.
At least one of the neighbors did. Yeah, we had Mr. Barnhart. Mr. Barnhart had a crabapple tree. He had a pear tree, and he had a plums. He had plums.
Nice. Fascinating. I believe my parents had an apple tree up in upstate New York.
Oh, apples. Those are all over the place.
Yeah.
Spokane.
When the deer ate a lot of them.
So the worms.
Yeah. Well, hey, the USAID apple is nothing but worms.
Wow. And
Don't you love Elon?
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
we love the Elon.
do. Though I don't think you're going to like what Elon and Palantir are going to install. But in the meantime,
It's
we're
all right.
We're having fun. But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to draw your attention to again USAID.
Yes, not USAID. There's no aid involved anywhere.
USAID. And what just again, it is amazing to me the people that all of a sudden just pretend that they didn't know anything that was going on.
Right.
And I love what Sundance has to say about Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham.
Because, again, he says, "Congratulations, America. We have reached peak Lindsey Graham." Peak
Love it.
Lindsey Graham. Lindsey, the very ambiguous sexuality that he possesses, was asked for his thoughts and perspectives about U.S. aid today during a press conference.
They would have asked Mitch McConnell, but he hasn't woken up from his stupor yet.
Senator Lindsey Graham is the senior senator in charge of the upper chamber oversight of foreign government influence operations via the 150 account that supports the goals and objectives of the State Department.
So he would know exactly where all of the money was going.
Well, no, he doesn't know probably about the money, but he knows what they've been doing.
Right.
Because if I know what Samantha Powers has been doing since 2014, he damn sure knows a whole lot more than I do.
Yeah.
So he's pretending not to know about what U.S. aid was involved in until just now.
And he was another one pushing for involvement in Ukraine.
Yes, he was. So here he is, a minute 24 of peak Lindsey Graham pretending not to know what we all know he knows.
Well, USAID under scrutiny did poorly. I have been a big advocate for soft power. I'm a pretty hawkish guy, but I've been in charge of the 150 account, state foreign ops account, making sure the State Department is funded. To the men and women of the State Department, you're warriors in your own way. You serve in very dangerous places. I want you to have secure embassies and secure consulates. You represent the best of America. USAID is an agency that let us all down. I've been advocating for soft power for my entire time up here. And what I have seen makes me sick to my stomach. I am for helping starving people. I am for clean water. I am for making sure that we have ability to combat China and Africa, that we show up with the best of America. But Samantha Powers has been just texting me morning, noon, and night. Samantha, look in the mirror. The reason USAID is going to cease to exist as it did before is because it should. I can't go home.
Notice how he's throwing her under the bus right there.
She's just been texting me.
I don't know how she thinks I can help her.
Yeah.
Because I'm just finding out about this stuff. I had no idea. I didn't even know she had my number.
How she has my personal number, I just don't understand, you know.
And he goes on.
And say, this is soft power. Operas, whatever agenda you got, needs to be focused on making America safer and prosperous while working with people. So USAID is a victim of their own excesses.
Yeah.
And just watch the body language on that. Go to conservativetreehouse.com and just watch the body language of Lindsey as he says that. Sundance continues. It is said that in 1860, literary master Ralph Waldo Emerson found a Stargate, entered and traveled to this day in history, and upon return he wrote, "The louder he talked of his honor, the faster we counted our spoons."
Yeah. There's a great meme, and I believe, Lindsey Graham is allegedly a Republican. And
he's a rhino.
Yeah.
Total rhino.
So this meme is really perfect. Shows the NPC with the angry eyebrows and the Chad meme. It says, and the NPC guy goes, "Republicans will be exposed by this too." And the Chad gets nice and close and said, "Good."
Yeah.
Good.
That's the idea.
That's the idea, exactly. We don't like them.
They don't seem
even
to understand.
more than we don't like the Democrats.
The majority of MAGA doesn't like the Republican Party either.
Yeah.
Because we've seen how they're still continue. Look, Thune, look at all the people. When you watch that clip, if you go online and watch that clip of Lindsey, look at all the people behind him.
Yeah.
He's kind of staring down. Thune there, it looks like he's trying not to laugh. Like, God, Lindsey, come on, cut back on it. You're laying it out a little bit too.
Yeah, it's like Samantha Powers. I don't even know her.
How'd she get my number? She texts me all. Hey, you look in the mirror. Well, but you said you were going to help.
I know what she looks like.
I got to save my own ass, Sam. You got to go. I can't help you this.
I'm taking a pound in here.
Can't help you this. Giggity.
Too soon?
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, that or his dudeness or duder or, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
We'll be right back with Charlotte County Speaks on News Radio 1580 WCCF.
Yeah, the long knives are out for Trump's economic policies. And just so you're aware, there's no conservative mainstream publication anymore. There just isn't. I should probably start one, an actual true conservative business publication, because the Wall Street Journal ain't it by any stretch. They're journalists now like writing articles based upon anecdotes. They come up with an idea like, Trump's economic policies are making it difficult on businesses. Let's go out and find businesses that are concerned and use them as proof. That's not journalism, but that's what they're doing. Another piece today, going and finding businesses that are confused and bewildered by Trump's policies. Give me a break. WatchdogOnWallStreet.com.
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCF 927 here at Charlotte County Speaks on a Hump Day Wednesday. Phone lines open at 941-206-1580, toll free, 888-441-1580 with the Stones.
Yeah, some songs just weren't hits. What's the name of this one?
She's So Cold.
She's So Cold. I'm so ha-ha-ha.
Ha-ha-ha.
And she's so cold. Yes, on this day, 58 years ago, in 1967, 15 police officers raided Keith Richards' home in England. They found various substances of suspicious nature, including heroin, hashish, pills, and Mick Jagger's naked girlfriend, Marianne Faithfull.
The recently passed Marianne Faithfull.
And back then, when they raided and saw that, what did they say? Nice.
Yeah.
Jagger and Richards were both sentenced to several months of hard time, but they appealed and got their sentences overturned by the end of the year. Do you know who I am?
I love that cymbal.
Oh, yeah.
That Charlie's hitting there. It almost sounds like it's electronic.
Right.
But he wouldn't do that.
Yeah. That's a China. That's a China cymbal.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. The inverted looking one, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unique sound.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's let him get it. We tomorrow, by the way,
yes,
folks, doing the music stuff today, because tomorrow we're broadcasting live from the 11th or 12th.
Isn't this the 13th?
13th?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
All right. Charlotte County Chamber Business Expo at the Charlotte Harbor Event and Conference Center in beautiful downtown Punta Gorda. We'll be doing the show live there tomorrow.
Yeah, 13th.
And I think Haymans will be doing his show afterwards as well.
Building a zoo.
So going to be over 100 local businesses right there, little booths all set up there.
It's always fun.
Always a good time.
Get some pens.
And if you're new here.
Some magnets.
Oh, yeah. The tchotchkes you're going to leave with.
The little squishy, little stress balls.
The stress balls, yeah. First 500 people get a free goodie bag.
Ooh.
And you can come to, well, let's see. What time do the doors open?
Good question.
I think 10.
Save the date. 13th.
13th annual.
13th annual.
I've been doing that 13 years.
The expo will be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, so for the last hour of the show, you can drop by and say hi.
Yeah, come say hi.
Bring us donuts or, breakfast burritos, something like that.
Ooh, breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burrito,
nice.
That'd be good. Yeah.
So I'll have the Abbies.
That's right.
I'll have the Abbies.
All right,
so breakfast burrito.
Okay, so we'll be doing that. So in the meantime, we got to let this. You don't want this guy to be stressed out, and we'll get to why. That's why we got to let him get it off his chest.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
I am hotter than a bear butt on a tin roof in August.
It's only February.
I know.
You know?
And I say, nay.
Nay. Nay.
That is one of the best ones.
Yes.
Anyway, so a couple things here. First of all, I just saw this headline, so I got to read this headline because it has the "Why are you gay?" meme attached to it. And it's one of the, college football, young men hitting each other, grappling each other, and taking them to the ground.
No, not really grappling, really.
Well, yeah, you get in trouble for that. It's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
One of the top receivers in college football just signed an endorsement deal with beauty brand Sally Hansen.
Why are you
gay? Why are you gay? And he shows off his painted nails. So it's just sad.
Yeah.
While these are rookie numbers, you got to pump these numbers up, Holman. But it's very nice to see, and we will congratulate this. ICE racks up 11,000 illegal alien arrests in the first 18 days. We say thank you, sir.
I'm glad you followed up the painted nails with something.
Yes.
That we can actually
cheering.
Get on board with.
Yes, ICE is off to a blazing start under Trump, arresting 11,000 illegal aliens in just 18 days. Among the highlights, a Gulf cartel hitman and a Venezuelan gang member who casually strolled in via El Paso, along with other heavy hitters. And they're posting pictures of these people. Good. As they should. With detention centers already packed past their 41,500 capacity, the administration is expanding facilities. And yes, Guantanamo Bay is open for business, with plans to house up to 30,000 violent criminal aliens. Very good. For reference, the previous administration took a full year to hit 33,000 arrests. Looks like Team Trump is gunning for a high score. Of course, this is only the beginning, and they show Matthew McConaughey. You got to pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Yes, those are rookie numbers.
But it is good to hear.
Yes.
Society is strange, isn't it? Because you have this, where the guy who killed the CEO of United Healthcare, just because he looks cute, he's raised and pulled together 300.
Looks cute? Have you seen that unibrow?
I mean,
I guess the ladies love
the
ladies love that Italian unibrow.
Yeah.
I guess.
Leftists say they are the good guys, ladies and gentlemen, and that is why they have pulled together $300,000 for their hero, Luigi Mangione, who allegedly assassinated the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, back in December. Oh, is that supposed to be The Price is Right?
No, it's supposed to be a Chuck Mangione song. Sorry,
Okay,
I can't do the air trumpet anymore. Used to be
okay.
able to.
Yeah, anyway, the money donated by his leftist fans will go towards his defense. And in case you don't remember, the left loves Luigi here. You remember Jimmy Kimmel was in love with him. That they're trying to raise $500,000 for his defense, and other people have come out. And these are the same people that love Luigi here. Also gather around the internet and mourned what, you may ask, an anglerfish. Did you see the viral video of the very ugly black anglerfish?
Yeah, well,
going towards the light.
Say what you will, those are usually a deep sea. You don't usually see them towards the surface.
Yeah.
So I saw that this morning. Ugly fish.
Ugly fish.
It's got that little
it's got the little
light pole on the front.
If you've seen Finding Nemo, you remember.
Yeah.
There's also a great YouTube channel. I don't know if he's really posting anymore, but it's True Facts About the Anglerfish. And he talks about in real scientific facts about these things, but in a funny way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But the world has mourned this fish. The black sea
Why?
devil has
Why?
earned its name. It lives in darkness between 700 and 5,000 feet down, luring its prey with an appendage on its head, its little glowy fuzz
thing.
Yes. Because it lives in the deep, the monster has only been filmed one time in 2014 when a team from the Monterey Bay Aquarium spotted one swimming at 1,900 feet down. This time, a Spanish organization spotted it in the waters of the Canary Islands off the coast of Africa in early February. Of course, jokes had to be made. Somebody tweeted out, "Didn't know my ex-wife learned to swim."
That's good. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. He's so happy. I want to be this happy because you just see him like kind of floating up. He's in the nice blue, beautiful water going towards
Not
the
as much
light.
pressure up here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And but no, I guess it seems. I don't know. I think it was dying because it was floating to the top. I don't know.
Well, no, it still seemed to be moving around. It didn't look like it was.
Yeah, it seemed okay.
I don't know. We'll find out.
But the internet's obsessed with that and paying for Luigi's defense for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, again, the Democrats, Democrat voters. I mean, that video you were showing me of them.
Oh, yeah.
And what are they all singing?
What were they singing?
What were they singing?
I'll find
again?
it again. Hold on.
And they all look. And where was that? Was that D.C.?
What side are you on?
Which side are you? They all look like they're in their 80s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah, they're all old hippie communists.
Just like the communists in the Democrat Party that are elected.
Right.
And they got one toe in a grave. And
this
they're
is
still
the best,
going
and this
full
is the
commie.
best they could do because their USAID funding has dried
so
up.
they could only come up with one lyric.
Exactly.
Which side are you on? Not yours,
Daddy,
apparently.
We don't like Elon.
Well, the mental health of lawmakers from the Democrat Party in the U.S. is under serious scrutiny right now. It's it's getting to the point to where things are getting really weird. Gateway Hispanic had a piece on it, and here they are to tell you.
Trump derangement syndrome is something so real that legislators from the Democratic Party are actually having psychological visitors at Capitol Hill. They have emotional regulation therapy because many legislators are now suffering from depression, anxiety, and so many executive orders on behalf of Donald J. Trump in the first days of his administration are altering their emotions. That's why Gateway Hispanic launched an article which questions who is actually regulating the regulators, which means, are they being manipulated? Are they being controlled? How unstable are they? And how progressivism turns into a cult. So much so that they can't control their emotions, that they feel at risk. MAGA is such a change in the United States that it's altering emotions and becoming a phenomenon.
It shows that that's that deep-rooted guilt down within their soul because they realize what they're doing is wrong. And they're being found out
to a degree.
And now they're panicking because they go, if I don't do my job, I'm going to get fired. Yeah, that's the point.
That's a mental health issue there.
Yeah.
They're all being caught right now, and they're running scared, or maybe they're not caught, but their portion of the money that they get is drying up, and that's got them scared. Yeah. I mean, seriously, you got how is Chuck Schumer worth something like I think $81 million on a $174,000 salary? How does that happen? How does it happen?
Yeah.
It's called corruption. It's called malfeasance. It's called unethical leadership. That's what it's called. And when you see these, even the base voters mentally ill, when they're all, trying to do the kumbaya, and if we all just tap our tambourines, Trump will go away. I mean, it's insanity.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you emotionally brainwash people with ideology like this.
Yes.
I mean, they can't handle anything other than what they've been told and what they've learned. And when it deviates from that, they lose their mental crap right in front of you. I've seen it happen in conversations
and they're
with
the
them
ones that
many times.
And they're the ones that get extremely nasty.
Yes.
Yes.
They just lose it.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad, but that's just the way they are. And, and I got to tell you, I love every minute of it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, nobody deserves it more. I'm sorry. I'm
karma.
sorry.
It's all karma.
When you deviate from the Constitution, when you deviate from societal norms, when you deviate from the rule of law,
when they're that evil,
when you purport and perpetuate evil upon the American populace, unconstitutionally and unethically. It's fun to watch you just cry like little schoolgirls. And I just love repeating the fact that
you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yeah.
So there. So what else?
Speaking of Chuck Schumer, he's launched a tip line to report government abuses of power, and the replies are perfect here.
Sure.
So he
see, this is it. This is it. Go after the guy that's crushing our gravy train. Go after the guy that's pointing out to the American taxpayer how they're being raped annually by these people. Let's go after him. Let's try to make him. It's too late.
Yeah.
We know it's you. The information is out there that you try and fight against this. You're like a cockroach in the corner that I just hit with a little raid, squirming like the freaking cockroaches that you are.
As the boot comes down.
No, squish him slowly, please.
Yes. So Chuck tweeted out, "Today I'm calling on our brave public servants. I'm launching a new portal for anyone who wants to expose corruption. Expose corruption, abuses of power, and threats to public safety with the legal protections of being a whistleblower." So let's read some
but
responses.
Anybody who whistleblowers against the Dems get outed, get retaliated against. But no, you come to us and we'll point out. And what are the replies?
Yes, so as Not the Beast said, it's not clear exactly how legal this portal is for whistleblower protection. Matt Beebe said, important to note that the Whistleblower Protection Act has a very clear channels for making protected disclosures.
And it was changed to get Trump.
Yeah. And a senator's partisan website is not one. Improper reporting can strip whistleblowers, especially federal employees, of their legal protections. It's also not clear that Senator Schumer is in compliance with 5 U.S.C., 5 whatever, all that fun stuff, in his collection of this information. Frightening to see an elected member of Congress seek to subvert the law and undermine such an important process. But here are some responses. Somebody tweeted, "You should be reported for threatening Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh."
He is being investigated.
Yeah, and posted the video of Schumer saying, "You have released the whirlwind and you will pay the price. You won't know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions." So somebody else said, "Hey, Chuck, I'd like to report this former vice president of blackmailing the Ukrainian government to fire the prosecutor who was exposing criminal activities he and his family were involved in. Make it happen. Full transparency would be appreciated." Someone else said, "Here's another one, Pocahontas Elizabeth, that talked about finding lost money. Forward that to 2025. And she screams at Doge because they are finding lost money." Somebody else said, "I'd like to report Maxine Waters for inciting violence against political opposition.
And for stealing James Brown's wig."
Exactly. What did she say? "If you see anyone from Trump's cabinet at the grocery store, at the gas station, you gather a crowd, push back on them, and tell them they're not welcome anywhere anymore."
Yeah, that's the one thing that particularly of late, you see this hack Jeffries.
Oh, yeah.
This skinny little bitch who's out there trying to incite
He's just
violence.
Another puppet, too.
Well, that's just the whole thing.
Yeah.
You've got these wimps who are trying to incite violence, but do you think they're going to be on the streets throwing hands? No.
No.
They're
tell
just
other
trying to get
people
you
to
to
do
do
it.
that
Yeah.
because they think they've got Soros money to pay the agitators with a sack lunch and a bus ride to go out and bust stuff up.
Yeah.
Ain't happening no more.
Nope. Ted Cruz tweeted.
I want Data Republican. I wonder if she's pulled up how where the USAID money's going to Schumer. She probably already has. I just haven't seen it because I've been busy doing other stuff. But I'll go ahead and see if I can check that right now.
Radio show fun fact. This radio show was voted #1 by the readers of Sophisticated Plumbing magazine. Let's get back to the show.
We'll be right back with Charlotte County Speaks on News Radio 1580 WCCF.
My favorite day of the year as a teacher was summer, the end of school. Second best day was winter because that meant the possibility of snow days, right? As a kid, they were pretty cool. Like, oh, maybe we'll get out of school and build a snowman. Yay! As a teacher, they took on a whole new beautiful meaning. I'd be sitting in front of the TV at 3:30 in the morning with a bottle of Crown Royal and a 2-liter of Coke. Come on, Dayton Public Schools. Daddy wants to party tonight. I can't take one more day. Come on. Here comes the ticker. It's coming back around alphabetical. Arcanum, Bethel, Carlisle, Fairborn. Damn it, we never get out of school. Maybe Channel 7 has the updated list. We never get out of school. I'd show up the next day all hungover. Have to buy Ritalin off one of my students just to make it through the day. Movie day! Mr. Singer will be at his desk crying and throwing up. You kids just watched that movie I brought in. It's called Reservoir Dogs.
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM. WCCF. Charlotte County Speaks, 9:51 on the money. Phone lines open 941-206-1580. Toll free, 888-441-1580. Mr. Jimmy.
Yes, Jimi Hendrix, and on this day, 57 years ago in 1968, high school dropout, Jimi Hendrix returned to his hometown of Seattle for the first time in 7 years for a sold-out show. He planned to also perform for free the next day at his old high school, Garfield High. Unfortunately, that February 13th school assembly didn't work out the way he'd planned. Hendrix was sleep-deprived, shocker. He didn't have his guitar because his equipment truck went missing, shocker. And most of the kids had no clue
who he was. He was just starting
all
out right there.
Yeah.
Just a funny-looking dude walking through the halls of our school.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I saw this the other day. We talked about this, and I was thinking, I don't know if it was Domino's or Pizza Hut coming out with a perfume that smells like a cheese pizza with pepperoni.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
Well, I don't really.
You don't want. Who wants? Nobody wants.
I don't want that in my search.
Nobody wants that, especially when they're driving downtown.
Yes.
Papa John's has come out with something.
Oh yeah.
Not to be outdone by the pizza perfume.
By the Pizza Hut.
If you spill garlic sauce all over you, well, you're good. Italian, so that's probably already happened. Hey. But if you spill the garlic sauce all over you, well, with the main ingredient, I would imagine.
Yes.
Would you consider it a bad thing to want to take a shower immediately, or would it be such a good thing that you wouldn't want to shower for a week? Papa John's thinks you may want to smell like their buttery garlic sauce. So they've created a limited edition bath bomb.
Yeah.
To make it easier for you, unfortunately, they aren't selling it. They're holding a contest where they're awarding it to select super fans to share their love for the dipping sauce on social media.
So how does one win?
Well, let me turn Jimmy off here. They want you to go online and let them know how badly you need that bath with a garlic bath bomb. It's a dumb marketing stunt.
How bad do you stink that garlic would be better?
Yes. Yes. And do you really want that? Having a chance to get in your bits at all there? I wouldn't imagine that would be very good.
Yeah, true. Yeah, bath bomb.
Yeah. Without these special garlic sauce bath bombs, it would apparently cost you around $475 to buy enough Papa John's garlic sauce to be able to bathe in it. So this, if this is really part of your, OnlyFans fantasy, then log on. Well,
yes.
It doesn't say where you log on. Maybe that's a good thing. Don't know that I would want to do that.
No, I don't believe so.
The news is in. Breaking news. We have it right here.
It's breaking news.
If you spend enough time driving, it's easy to start forming opinions about drivers based solely on what they're driving.
Oh, yeah.
And a new report analyzed actual data from insurance companies and accident reports to come up with a definitive list of the best and worst drivers by vehicle brand.
Honda Civic.
And here are the results.
Honda Civic.
The worst drivers are...
Honda Civic. What?
Tesla.
Well, yeah.
Ram trucks.
Yeah, okay.
And Subarus. You lesbians just can't drive.
So it makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Across the country, Tesla drivers had nearly 37 incidents per 1,000 drivers throughout 2024. That includes accidents, DUIs, speeding, and citations. Ram, second worst, after being the worst overall in 2023. On the flip side, one brand that they don't even make anymore, Mercury, Pontiac, and Cadillac have the best drivers. Mercury drivers had 19 incidents per 1,000 drivers nationally, about half the rate among Tesla drivers. The second straight year, Mercury has topped the list.
Wow.
Tesla, Ram, Subaru drivers also had the highest accident rates, while Pontiac, a brand that hasn't been around since Obama unconstitutionally ended it, forced them to end it.
I remember that.
So that hasn't been around since what, 09?
I think so.
Something like that. It's
Well,
been like close to 10 years. Anyway, Pontiac, Mercury, and Chrysler had the lowest accident rates. But Pontiac is the brand with the highest DUI rates. Followed by BMW and Tesla.
It was defunct October 31st, 2010.
10, okay.
14 years ago.
Volvo, Hyundai, and Kia drivers had the lowest DUI rates, though they can't afford to drink.
Right, yeah. You're driving a Kia.
Yeah. Overall, they considered 30... You got to check them for meth, though, probably.
Right.
Overall, they considered 30 brands, and here's the full ranking from worst to best drivers. Tesla, Ram, Subaru, Audi, number 4 worst.
They're speeding a lot, probably.
5 is Mazda. 6 is my little VW. BMW 7, Honda 8, Infiniti 9, which is the same thing, isn't it? No, wait. Yeah, no, Infinity's Nissan. And Toyota. And then the 11th to 20th, the worst are Lexus, actually, what?
This is the best.
Yeah.
It's going in
is
reverse
worst
order.
to best.
Yeah.
Lexus, Acura, Jeep, Hyundai, Nissan, Mercedes-Benz, Kia, Volvo, Land Rover, and Ford.
That Harrison Ford Jeep commercial was funny.
That was pretty good.
That was funny.
My favorite, though, is still, I think it came out 18th or something like that.
Yeah.
Was the,
I don't know. I didn't watch it. You sent it.
Coors.
Oh, yeah.
The Mondays.
Yeah,
I
did see that. Yeah, that was funny. That was good. Yeah, I like that.
There are better ones. 21st worst to 30th, also known as the best. Chevy, Mitsubishi, GMC, Dodge, Buick, Lincoln, Chrysler, Cadillac, Pontiac, and Mercury, of course, being number 1.
Okay, I could see I could see Cadillac being there.
But you Tesla drivers suck.
Yeah. Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Huh? Well, it didn't. Well, it just said Tesla. It didn't say Cybertruck.
Oh, true.
Would that be the
it's
same
attached.
thing?
I mean,
Would it be the same thing. We'll give it a.
You can play it.
Then. So there.
Yep.
Missed that one.
Oh well.
So coming up, we may have maybe getting a phone call from a friend next hour. If not, we've got all kinds of stuff we can talk about here. Deer hunting from a porta potty.
Hey.
And
all purpose.
Lip sync fiascos.
I like when you see the videos from you'll see it now from the Super Bowl. They'll do the lip reading.
Yeah.
The fake lip reading. There's a whole channel for it, I think.
Looks like Nike just trolled Patrick Mahomes, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did they do?
Well, he gets trolled after sounding like Kermit. He's
That's
endorsed
right.
by Adidas.
Okay.
Nike
So
wrote,
they
"It's
had
good
to-
to be green." It's good to be green.
All right. Fake news radio update on the way.
We're News Radio 1580 AM WCCF Punta Gorda and FM 100.9 W265 EA Punta Gorda.
It's Wednesday, Gary.
I know that, Janet.
Today's show is brought to you by Valentine's Day. The most romantic mandatory gift buying time of the year.
Today is National Hug Day, the unofficial holiday.
I need a hug.
I don't need a hug.
I need a proper hug.
It's National Hug Day.
Hug it out. Come on, let's hug it out.
Have a hug today.
Group hug.
Go in for a hug. Give me a big hug.
Group hug.
Oh, come give me a big hug.
National Hug Day.
Happy National Hug Day.
Okay, everybody, it's showtime.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
This is Charlotte County Speaks, your chance to let your voice be heard on local, state, and national issues. And now, broadcasting live from a dumpy little warehouse behind a Taco Bell, the host of Charlotte County Speaks, Ken Lovejoy.
Well, good morning. News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCFradio.com. Charlotte County Speaks on the air. Ken Lovejoy here. Mike Imbasciani over there.
Good morning.
Phone lines are open right here. 941-206-1580. Toll free, 888-441-1580. Email address, ccspeaks@live.com. And if you miss a show, head to our homepage, WCCFradio.com. Scroll down to the podcast section, and there we all be. Your schedule, sir.
Yes, my schedule. Folks, come see my band, Mike Imbasciani and his Blues Rockers, this weekend. Tomorrow, Thursday, February 13th, join us over at Torched in Cape Coral from 6 to 9 over there on Surfside Boulevard. Friday, February 14th for Valentine's Day. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded like Kermit. Join us at Marina Town in North Fort Myers at the Naughty Parrot Tiki Hut from 6 to 9. And then Sunday, our debut show over at Bar 17 out there on Route 17 in Punta Gorda from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And coming up, special show on Tuesday, February 25th at Fusion Cantina from 5:30 to 8:30 right here in Port Charlotte. The debut of the blues rocker duo with myself, Mike Imbasciani, and piano player Michael Baer. Should be a good time. MikeImbasciani.com for the full show schedule, and check out the video of this radio show on the Freedom Chronicles Rumble page and YouTube channel.
All right. Well, it is Valentine's week, kids. And
Yes.
Now, usually Thursday we'll have the comedian on. However, tomorrow we're broadcasting live at the Event Center.
Yes.
For the 13th annual.
13th.
I can't believe I've been doing that 13 years.
I know.
The Charlotte County Chamber Business Expo at the Event Center. Over 100 different businesses all boothed up there. All kinds of tchotchkes you're going to walk away with.
Pens,
chances.
notepads.
Yeah, plus enter to wins and drawings as well. So check that out tomorrow. We'll be broadcasting live there, so come say hey. But at your Visani, if you're looking to take the lady out on Friday, you better hurry up. The first show is almost sold out, and the second show, 9:30 show, is selling very quickly as well.
There are 2 shows on Friday?
Yeah. Because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, very true.
It's almost sold out on it.
Good.
So they have another one here. Let's see how that's doing. Yeah, it's already selling too. And we happen to have your headliner on the line with us right now. Better to have him in studio. Better to see him in person.
Oh, yes.
To really get the full effect.
We have the good picture
Mr.
on the video here.
Okay.
So that's good.
All right, excellent. So you're superimposed on the screen, whether you like it or not. Greg Hahn, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Mike. Hey, Ken. Hey, Mike. How are you?
Good.
How are you?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Greg Hahn? This is Cash Patel. When's that guy getting confirmed? Let's get him in there. It's going to be wild.
Well, today, I understand, today is Tulsi. They're going
Yes.
to confirm Tulsi.
Tomorrow's RFK.
When's Patel? That's when it gets crazy.
Yeah,
When's
I know.
Patel coming in?
They're trying to stall on him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the way these rat bastards are working in the
trying
FBI.
to stall all of them.
It's crazy.
I love that guy. Hey, Valentine's Day, Vasani, come on over, everybody. Order the steak. Last time I had so many steaks, I got gout. You know that. I get myself, every time I play that place, the food is so beautiful, I get gout. Let's party.
That is true, man. I mean, if you really want to take your special lady out, or, sometimes maybe some couples trade off. This year.
Are we in the villages?
I don't mean that. I don't mean it like that.
Context matters,
You
Ken.
guys automatically jump there. No, what I mean is like some guys, it's my turn to choose what we do, my surprise for you for Valentine's Day.
It's my turn to choose what we do. Context matters.
And then the next year, it's the wife gets to choose where we go. So either way, however you choose to do it, Vasani is the place to go.
This whole paragraph.
Only because of what you're thinking.
This whole show got crazy. Since I was last there. Hey, man, but I'm all fired up. I'm just raring to get. I love that place. I've been taking supplements, and the rose hips are kicking in.
Good. There you go.
The rose hips.
Are you gonna come up on stage throwing rose petals out? You should do that.
Yeah, whatever it takes. But do we have a couple opening acts? Are there other guys they're advertising?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Hey, you know the rule of thumb. You never advertise the feature. You ask about them, but you just say their name in passing. I don't know. Eric didn't
I'm trying to tell
me.
all the great people out there. We're going to have a couple opening acts. Then I come up there and go bananas. I'm going to keep it tight. We're going to keep it fast and funny and get the hell out of there. That's how I am. I go to a place. I'm like, I'm having a great time. When can I get the hell out of here? That's how I am.
45, I'm out in 44.
So Greg,
I just did a cruise. You guys better. You can take your women on a. You ever been on a cruise?
Yes.
Thankfully, no.
I will never go on another one. I'm good. Pardon me?
Did you enjoy the cruise?
I did. I had such a good time on that cruise that I can never do another civilian cruise ever again. I can't.
They got the. I like the light system for your room. You put on the lights for the guy that cleans your room. Like green means your room is fine, and then yellow is please clean the room, and then red is plunger ASAP.
So what have you been up to? How you doing? How you feeling? What's the mood like?
The mood is outstanding. I moved over here I'm in South Florida. I just got to drive over Alligator Alley, check into the hotel, and then start the party tonight. Say hi to Eric and everybody. Maybe I get to play my same song with Mike.
That's what I was going to say.
I know.
That's what I was going to say. He's not local.
I'm
this
not
weekend.
local enough this week.
But that would be good because
that would have been fun.
Folks, Greg Hahn, accomplished drummer, sat in.
Yes, there's a video on YouTube.
That
was at Leroy's on Shaky Ground.
Shaky Ground.
Yeah,
that's what
that was fun.
Shaky Ground. That's
I've got that on
song.
my phone.
You know what I do is my style of play is I use the band as a metronome for my solo.
And it's the whole song.
It's the whole song.
Yes. Hey, you could come out Sunday, Greg. It's an early enough gig, 1:00 over in Punta Gorda.
Well, he's driving home Saturday night, man. He's out.
All right.
He said, you just heard him. He's going to get the hell out of here.
I don't know.
Hey, Mike, what are you doing? What are you doing? You flying all around? You flying around doing those shows?
Oh, I wish I was flying. I'm driving everywhere.
Driving is cool.
Yeah.
Flying, man. When you fly, you can get clear. You guys heard of clear?
No.
What's that?
Oh, it's one of those you cut the line and they diagnose you as pink eye. Come on, you gotta take a few flights to get these jokes.
I know.
Okay.
Anyway, let me ask you this:
What?
I think I asked you last time. Are you guys doing the apple cider vinegar, like 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in the morning?
No.
I've heard it's good. I think my mom was doing that a little bit, or was talking about how good it is for you. But I've been on the carnivore diet. Actually, have you done the carnivore diet?
Wait,
yeah, he
Mike,
gets
I'm
gout.
working towards a joke.
He's already.
But I like the
Goodness.
apple cider vinegar. I mean,
right. Are we still doing the? How about the tablespoon of olive oil? Are we still doing that?
No, I never did that.
How about the half a bottle of Jack? Are we
There
still doing
you
that?
go. There you go. Glenn Levitt.
There we
with
go.
me,
That was worth it. All right.
Folks, check him out this weekend.
How's the carnivore diet going?
it's been good. Hey, I've lost 15 pounds on the carnivore diet, actually. Yeah.
Good. So, yeah, I've just been able to. I'm not really doing a carnivore diet, but I'm eating a lot more meat and vegetables.
Well,
I've
it's
cut
mainly
back
just
on the
cut
bread.
back on the bread and the pasta, yeah.
Cut back on the bread and the
I'm
pasta.
doing the.
It's really easy.
I'm doing the. Have you heard of the broccoli beer diet?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
No, it's broccoli beer. So far, I've lost 25 pounds and my driver's license.
Broccoli and beer.
Come on, that's a classic. That's an old classic.
Broccoli and beer. Ooh. Hey.
All right.
Folks.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, you still got that nice girlfriend?
Oh, yes.
Good for you. You want to get married for better or for much, much, much worse? Hey, dude.
What?
You know what I'm into now? You know what I'm trying?
What?
I'm trying to. Have you ever had the plug-in fragrance in where you live?
Yeah.
You plug in the. Have you tried that? You ever plugged one in and you immediately want to sell your house?
Not a fan. I don't have them anymore.
No.
Had them at a previous relationship, but
yeah, I got the.
But you took them.
I bought the hotel
I just
series.
didn't buy anymore.
I got the Waldorf Astoria, and they threw in a Red Roof Inn for free.
Hey, we got to roll. It's Greg Hahn, ladies and gentlemen. Check out Greg Hahn. Seriously, log on to Vissani.net. You're going to have a great time. Greg Hahn, showtimes tonight at 7:30, Thursday at 7:30, Friday 2 shows. The first show at 6 is almost sold out, and then there's a 9:30, and then Saturday 2 shows as well. First show at 6 is almost completely sold out, and they have a 9:30 show as well. So Vissani.net for Greg Hahn. Greg, look forward to seeing you this weekend. Safe travels, my friend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm planning on being there.
Thank you. Port Charlotte, thank you.
Greg Hahn.
Y'all tired of eating that barbecue from up the street? Where to give you more sauce than to give you meat? Well, bring your big ass down to Brug's Barbecue, 15837 South Crenshaw Boulevard. That's right off Manchester. Brug's Barbecue tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie?
Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want, Willie?
We'll be right back with Charlotte County Speaks on News Radio 1580 WCCF.
You know, I think I'd have an easier time trying to explain, I don't know, an Italian movie, a Fellini film, rather than trying to explain all of the drama in regards to OpenAI and Musk's $97.5 billion bid. But the funny thing about this is actually the drama behind the scenes with these CEOs and Altman and Musk and Microsoft is involved. Honestly, it's like a Bravo TV show. It's like the Real Housewives of Silicon Valley, and who's talking behind who's back. And it's insane what's going on. But here you've got a nonprofit that's in California, incorporated in Delaware, and then they're going to have to get the Attorney General in California to sign up. It's nuts. WatchdogOnWallStreet.com.
God, I miss him.
All right. Tasty.
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCF, 1026 on the money here. Charlotte County Speaks. Phone lines open 941-206-1580. Toll free 888-441-1580 with Rush.
Yes, and on this day in 1981, 44 years ago, Rush released their 8th album, Moving Pictures, with their smashes Tom Sawyer, YYZ, and Limelight. I didn't know that was on their 8th. I thought Tom Sawyer was earlier than that. Nice.
Love Rush.
Tight, man. Tight 3-piece.
Grew up on Rush.
Yep.
Fly By Night was my first.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good stuff.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Folks, I would like to direct your attention to iHeartHotDeals.
Oh, yes.
.com. iHeart Hot Deals. Hotdeals.com.
So
Hot deals.
Hot.
Like right now, Pottery Express and Bamboo Farm, you can get a $50 gift certificate for just $25.
I've heard it's a nice place.
Yeah.
Bamboo
You get stuff.
Farm. Get stuff.
Hey. Well.
What?
Nah.
What?
Forget it. Key West Express.
Yeah.
Have you done?
I have not.
Have you not?
I've made the drive.
You made the drive.
That makes me want to do the Key
You
West
want to
Express.
do the Key West Express.
Yes.
You can get a Key West Express round trip voucher for 2 for only $185.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a great deal.
That's a good deal.
Right there.
Yeah.
Those are available to you.
It's
a hot deal.
Hot deal.
It's a hot deal. So iHeartHotDeals.com, Pottery Express and Bamboo Farm, 50 for $25. And Key West Express round trip voucher for 2 for $185. That's, man.
Is that same day, or can you?
What, with the Key West Express?
Yeah.
I think you go, and then they're at the end of the day you're going home.
You're going back.
Yeah, or you're paying more than $185 to spend the night and catch a ride next day.
Yes.
But who knows?
Just checking.
Who knows? You could show up at a bar in Key West, and I'm sure lots of guys would buy you all kinds of drinks and offer to let you crash at their
story,
place.
Haven't I? 4th of July, Key West, my friend. Valentino was a very nice waiter.
I'm sure. 206-1580, toll free. 888-441-1580.
Is that your brother or your boyfriend?
Well, folks, of course, Monday we learned that over the weekend, the phrase of the weekend.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with Musk and Big Balls.
Big Balls.
Big Balls. Big Balls, who work for Elon Musk's so-called Department of Government Efficiency, Doge.
In the one case of the Big Balls kid, a literal teenager.
Big Balls online, Big Balls here. That Katie's talking about. A 19-year-old that goes by the username Big Balls. So that would be one way that we could refer to him.
Young computer whizzes, the aforementioned Big Balls.
Because who among us doesn't feel better about Big Balls?
Anderson is probably very curious about Big Balls.
Why are you gay?
And now we've gone from Big Balls to...
Now the disruptor-in-chief, Elon Musk, who apparently has adopted the alias, at least he changed his social media handle to Harry Balls.
They have to read it. They
have
to read
it. They have to be able to say it. Because that's the only way they're going to get any ratings.
The derangement syndrome is so deep that they look at that news and they have to read it. They have to talk about it.
They can't help themselves.
Which just
because that's all they got.
Plays right into what Elon and Trump talk about.
Well, they're trying to do it like, the soft,
Big balls.
The sophomoric humor of Elon and Big Balls.
Somebody said,
sorry.
Elon Musk changed his name to Harry Balls as an epic troll. I definitely voted for this.
See,
laughing emoji.
Folks, the left, you lefties are just going to have to get over to the fact that we're still in the honeymoon period and you guys lost.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yes.
So
And as not the bee says, I understand this is dumb, but think of the current timeline. Until 5 seconds ago, the most powerful people in Western civilization were pushing to cut the breasts off of healthy girls, invite pedophiles in dresses to read storytime books to preschoolers, kill the farting cows in favor of cricket paste, and fight racism by excluding all the white people. But CNN would like you to believe that a billionaire rocket guy who wants to audit wasteful government spending is the clown because he has the sense of humor of a teenage kid. Because it's actually funny. Because the left can never take a joke.
They can't. They have no sense of humor.
Yeah.
That's what leftism does. Once it eats away your mind.
Yeah.
And
they're the real clowns.
And sadly, you know how I feel about the previous Secretary of Defense. The Obama years, it didn't get changed enough during Trump's first term. And then you had the Biden years where our military was psychologically decimated as well as physically. And you see how this played out in DOD schools. You have kids, okay? Say you're an E6. You can take your family overseas. They have base housing there. You're gonna go to a DOD school. Well, brainwash middle school students at a U.S. military school in Germany walk out when new Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth visited the school. That's how brainwashed the students at a U.S. military school in Germany have become as they protest a visit by SecDef Pete Hegseth.
The person paying for their education.
Yes.
Or the head of the department paying for their education.
The students attended Patch Middle School in Stuttgart, Germany, and peacefully walked out of the class for nearly an hour. Separately, a small group of adults dressed in civilian clothing, likely parents, gathered outside at Stuttgart and protested within view and earshot of Hegseth.
That's nice. Cry harder.
Yeah.
You lost.
Keep crying.
Yeah. Hey, something fun. This is fun. Mark Mitchell from Rasmussen posted over 3 times more people in D.C. are Googling criminal defense lawyer than anywhere else in the U.S. Good. Cry harder. You lost. I hope that you get arrested for your actual crimes.
Illegal, I tell you.
Actual crimes that you've committed.
Blasphemy.
Actual justice is taken.
And again, it's just all coming out. We told you about Jamie Raskin. He just won't shut up. He doesn't get it. He can't read the room. Can't read it.
Yeah.
I mean, his wife used to be deputy Treasury Sec.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I guess worked at the Fed, too. She sold a whole boatload of stock, which made them a whole bunch of money.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it took him damn near a year to report it, which is in violation of several laws.
Yeah.
And there's more money that he's probably locked up in through this USAID. The dude's a total lying chump. And everything, that's all he does anymore is scream and cry, Doge, must go, unelected. As we've pointed out, it's no different than what several other presidents have done. And it's also with being the U.S. Digital Service, Obama sort of created what Doge is utilizing.
Yeah.
So it's beyond the pale. And so anybody that's screaming and crying to try and protect USAID is involved in it, and they're guilty as hell.
And I love he's unelected. No, he's not.
He's not. We elected. We all knew.
We elected Trump
Everybody
when Trump
knew.
was saying that he was going to have Elon do these things.
It was originally Elon and Vivek.
Right. Now Vivek wants to run for governor.
Yeah.
So
the voters knew for well over a year about Doge and Elon. So don't give me this unelected crap. Shut up. You lost.
Cry harder.
Read the room.
Yeah.
Do a little self-reflection. But he can't.
Maybe don't break the law next time.
Well, this lady did try to point that out to Mr. Raskin, that maybe he needs a little self-reflection. On Tuesday, entrepreneur Magate Wade spoke before a House hearing on reining in the administrative state, regulatory, and law reform. During her testimony, Wade called out Raskin for his focus during the whole committee meeting on attacking Elon Musk rather than addressing the issues impacting American entrepreneurs. She shared her background as an immigrant And here she is right now.
Something similar to what you guys would call here the freedom cities in America. And I have been doing business, obviously, both in Africa as in the U.S. In the U.S., in the states of California, Texas, and New York. Mr. Raskin, your words earlier really, really worried me, and I will tell you why. When you say we are here, and we should be here to talk about Mr. Elon Musk and all the unconstitutional things that he's doing, and you said we shouldn't be here to talk about regulation or anything like that, first of all, I want to say, then why did you have me here? As an entrepreneur, my time is valuable. I came here because I thought we were going to talk about the regulatory state and why it matters. So you need to make up your mind on that. And I'm deeply offended by what you said there. And furthermore, I would tell you why I came when I was invited to speak on this. Because right now, everybody in this country, these issues of regulation, overregulation, has been made into a matter of partisanship. Are you from the left or are you from the right? I don't care. Because where I come from, the overregulation causes us to be where we are. My continent, Africa, is the poorest region in the world today because it happens to be the most overregulated region in the world. So if you don't see the value of overregulation, if you need and want to wait until this country becomes like most African countries, I don't know. I love this country and I don't want to see it go down there. So, and also, just so you know, what does overregulation mean for regular people? It means death, literally. Yeah. People are packing themselves into little fishermen's boats, trying to leave nations that are overregulated, therefore no jobs, and then they have to leave and go seek jobs someplace else. By the way, English is only my fourth language, so when I trip on words, please excuse me, you all. Yeah. It is clear that these regulations are not put in place with us in mind, and that needs to stop. And the fact that, Mr. Raskin, you're here this whole time we've been here, you've just been complaining about the process. I'll call it the process. And again, I'm not disagreeing with your issues right now around Musk and the process that's following Mr. Vladek, the process that you're following. At some point, what is the end game? Isn't the end game to make us, the American people, better off? Isn't it? Isn't it? No, I hear you saying that the stuff that would make us better off doesn't matter. All you care about right now is a process of Musk and his associates are not doing this the right way. Is the goal moral and right or not? If you say it is, as I think you should be saying, then the fight shouldn't be about, we need to take Musk down or Trump down. Let us rethink that if you want, but keep your eye on the ball, and your ball should be me. It should be me. I'm sorry, it should be me. Yeah. It should be me. How do we make me better off? Thank you, Mr. Jordan.
You bet. And by me, you mean the American people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it up for her. Yeah. Because Raskin's just whining like a little schoolgirl because he's guilty.
Yeah. And
he's grasping. And he's a drowning man.
And at the end of the day, it isn't Republican.
Don't say that.
It isn't.
Don't say that. Don't ever say at the end of the day ever again. Don't do that.
It's not the end.
Please,
well, it is
please
the morning.
Don't do that.
At the end of the day, it's not Republican and Democrat. It is about rooting up the corruption no matter where it is. And that is what Elon is doing.
Yep.
That funding from USAID went to a lot of Republicans, too.
And yeah, like Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
And so Lindsey, he thinks he's doing the smart play. Let's throw Samantha Powers under the bus, which she needs to. She needs to be thrown under the bus, and the bus needs to roll over her several times. In fact, just get a string of buses that just continuously rolls over Samantha Powers. That would be fine.
Right.
But he's trying to make you all think that he has no idea what's been going on with USAID. It's just all now coming out.
Oh, of
so
course.
He knows. But Raskin is trying to take down. He's trying his guilt lies in we have to stop Elon, or he's going to find out even more of the gravy train.
Well, and I have this, not to be. Sometimes the world hands you a metaphor so perfect that it could never, ever, ever be outdone. On the Piers Morgan show, John Bolton, Donald Trump's beyond hawkish national security
was his mustache
advisor,
there too?
Oh yes, the mustache was there.
Looks like a hedge.
From 2018 to 2019, He displayed a farewell gift he received from USAID during the Reagan administration after being in charge of its policy and budget. What was it? A personally engraved USAID hand grenade. And he said, I was in charge of policy and budget at USAID during the Reagan administration when we undertook a major effort to fix it. They're not denying how corrupt it is. They're just saying, well, I tried.
I tried
to help. I tried to help.
How much is John Bolton worth?
Yeah, too much.
Wikipedia that.
Yeah.
Hey, gang, hear me out. Okay?
At the end of the day.
Yeah. On behalf of 50 Floor, I got a really good idea for you.
Yes. Hey, I like good ideas.
Now, it's Valentine's Day, right?
Yes.
And this is probably for you married guys.
Yes.
It's Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. You're at a loss. Maybe you're a little short, you don't get paid until Friday or Saturday, and it's, Friday's Valentine's Day. You're running a little short. How about this? New floors from 50 Floor. What, Lovejoy? What are you saying to me? They're the ultimate flooring experience. But Lovejoy, floors are going to cost more than a dozen roses. Yeah, maybe.
However,
but you're at a loss what to get the wife. New floors, huh? Quality hardwood, carpet, laminate, luxury vinyl. Some new floors is going to make your wife happy. It's going to make your home worth more money. And all you're doing right now is calling to set up the free in-home consultation by calling 877-50-FLOOR. You're not kicking out any money right now.
No.
And so you get her a car.
Yeah,
you call 50 Floor, 877-50 Floor, and use promo code radio. Because here's the kicker: you're going to get $500 off your flooring and materials plus free installation, which can save you thousands of dollars right there. So you're saving money. You're not paying for it yet because you're just calling to get your free in-home consultation.
Yeah.
You just write that. All you got to get is a card. Honey, I got us new floors. Our consultation's next week. She's yay! Yeah. All right,
and then you picture you get that nice hardwood, and then what the true gift is to her is when you can do that little slide out, like
like Tom Cruise in your socks.
Risky Business.
Yeah, there you go
on that nice new hardwood floor.
That's it. So don't forget to use promo code radio when you call 877-50-FLOOR to get that $500 off free materials plus installation, and they do it in. They'll do it in one day. In most cases, they're going to replace your floors in one day. The pros will show up from 50 Floor, move your furniture out of the way, rip out your old floors, put your new floors in one day. So I think that is a great idea myself. Nice. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Really, right now, it doesn't cost you nothing but the card. Nothing but the card. Honey, the card and a phone call. To 877-50-FLOOR, and check out what they got online at 50floor.com. Don't forget to use promo code radio.
Better yet, you could make a list of all the people that you drive insane and tell them that for a nominal fee, you'll never speak to them again. You, of course, offer them a monthly subscription at a reduced rate just to reel them in, and then after a while of you not talking to them, people will forget just how annoying you are, and they'll let their subscription run out, and bang, that's when you show up at their house and you drive them insane all over again by speaking to them. And here's the kicker. When everyone's trying to resubscribe, you lay it on them that the price is now quadrupled. I'm predicting, and this is a low-end guesstimate, you're looking at about $100 million a quarter, easy.
We'll be right back with Charlotte County Speaks on News Radio 1580 WCCF.
Hi, this is Gordon Deal. Join me weekdays for This Morning, America's First News. Hear the stories you'll be talking about and searching for all day as we go beyond the headlines and above the chatter with your first look at breaking news, money, Washington politics, technology, entertainment, entrepreneurship, and sports. We explain why stories matter. Join us weekdays for This Morning, America's First News.
Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 a.m. on WCCF.
I have a way that we could solve the war kind of peacefully and inexpensively. They say that if you flick a penny off the top of the Eiffel Tower, the sheer force of it falling to the ground could crush a Volkswagen below. I was thinking if that's true, why are we dropping bombs on all these countries? Why don't we drop 73 cents? Wouldn't that be awesome? It'd be estimated cost of the war in Iraq, $2.32. Then all the countries would be bitching, send us money. We'd be like, we already did. Pick it up. We were bringing change to the Middle East. That one was a thinker.
News Radio 1580, 100.9 FM, WCCF, 1050. Phone lines open here at Charlotte County Speaks, 941-206-1580, toll free, 888-441-1580 with David Bowie.
Yes, and on this day in 1997, 28 years ago, David Bowie got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Well, the Eagles, of course, spoiled the Chiefs, and actually,
Spanked them.
Well, I blame the Chiefs, really. We were supposed to get a better game than that.
Yeah.
You know, we're all told going in it was the Chiefs by 1.5, so you're thinking, wow, tight game. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
It kind of
was
blew
not.
chunks,
Yes.
as did the majority of the commercials. However, spoiled their three-peat chance, the Philly Dogs did, and now they're the favorites to two-peat, the Eagles.
Are they?
According to BetMGM, the Eagles have the best chance of winning Super Bowl 60. The odds are plus 650, which is a 13.3% probability. But after being dismantled by the Eagles, the Chiefs aren't even number 2. Ravens coming in number 2. At
They
12
were a
and
good team, weren't they?
plus 7. Yeah, not good enough, but they had a really good season. Plus 700 or 12.5. KC is tied for third with their AFC rivals, the Buffalo Bills. Both teams are at plus 750 or 11.8%. Top 10 here before we go to the phones. Eagles are picked. Ravens, a tie between the Chiefs and the Bills. The Lions at number 5, who I thought was going to make it. They had a really good season.
Yeah.
See,
that's just real quick. That's what I don't like about football is that I do like about baseball is if you have a bad game like that, you're out. Where baseball
one bad
playoffs,
game.
you have, even if you do best of 3, you know,
you got a
it's
chance.
more of a chance. But
coming in number 6, the 49ers, then the Bengals, a tie for 8 between the Commanders and the Packers, and a tie for 10th between the Chargers and the Rams. Coming in dead last are the not-so-mighty Giants. Their odds are plus 30,000, which translates to 0.3%.
Wow.
Followed by the Titans and the Saints. Hi, caller. You're on the air.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Ken.
Hey.
Hey, first of all, I used to listen to you when you were up at WGY 810 up in Schenectady. And I'm a transplant down here, so I'm glad I got you locally. But anyways, I wanted to tell you that the caller before was talking about these people screaming about Elon Musk not being elected. You know, and didn't they forget that Anthony Fauci, George Soros, Bill Gates, Hunter Biden, Amos Hochstein, and Kamala Harris was never elected.
Yeah, that's true.
For president.
That's true.
So none of these people were ever elected.
No.
Okay, but that was okay. They all infused themselves into our government, our policies, and ruined our country.
Yeah.
But now they're screaming.
Oh, yeah, because they got caught. They got caught. The money train has dried up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
There's a guy named Ken Lovejoy that did a radio show in Schenectady in New York because it wasn't me.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
What was the station?
What was the station up there?
It was WGY.
WGY 810.
It was the first radio station in the world here, in the country, out of Schenectady, New York. That's the part of General Electric, and that's the station goes back. But Ken Lovejoy was there, doing it. And as a matter of fact, you got a local news guy that was from WGY. He's down here now. I think it's Regati, I think it is.
Okay.
One of the
All
two,
right. Well, we're gonna look that up now. WGY. We appreciate the call and thank you very much. We got to roll on and learn some stuff here.
And now it's time for
Random facts.
And you'll be fact number 6 when you dig up Ken Lovejoy and WGY in Schenectady.
No, I've got Bob Lonsberry, Dave Allen, the Glens on there, the Clay and the Buck.
Well, no. This would have been historically
Oh, okay. Old.
Put WGY radio history.
Okay.
Like to find out who's using my name.
They're just digging up old shows.
Well, it's my real name.
Yeah.
Number 1 of your 5 random facts: George Washington's dentures were partially made from hippo tusks.
Nice. That's cool.
Number 2, Tom Hanks's brother, Jim, does the voice of Woody in everything except the Toy Story movies. He handles all the video games, dolls, TV specials, and everything else.
He does sound very close. I've heard that.
I've never seen his brother. I know his son from Fargo. Number 3, Franklin Pierce was the first person to be elected president who was not nominated by his party for a second term. They went with James Buchanan instead in 1856, and he won the election. Number 4, Mr. T's original set of gold chains came from people who lost them or left them after fights that he when he worked as a nightclub bouncer.
Nice.
That's where they had this bouncer competition, and that's where he really got famous. Busting through doors and all kinds of stuff. It was weird.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 5 of your 5 random facts. Until 2001, the employees at Disney World were dressed up as the characters, couldn't wear their own underwear underneath the costumes. They had to wear... Ew! They had to wear shared underwear. After enough public lice cases, Disney changed the policy. I guess, thank you. There's your 5 random facts.
No Lovejoy mentioned here so far in the Wikipedia.
I kind of thought that. Yeah, I was on in Ohio.
Yeah.
I was on in Pennsylvania, technically, but no.
It's been on the air.
Not New York.
Over 100 years now.
I've skied in New York.
Yeah.
At what do they call it? Peak and Peak, I think it was what it was called, something like that. But nope, never done radio in New York. I would never really choose to live in New York.
No,
the state either.
Oh, I found your LinkedIn page.
Oh, thank you. Well, we got some good news here.
Oh yeah,
there's some good news.
Okay.
23-year-old from London, Joshua Andrew, has now saved his dad's life not once but twice. His dad, David, had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. 10 years ago, Josh donated bone marrow. Then it turned out the chemo caused liver damage, so he donated part of his liver last month. They're both home, recovering, and doing great. That's a good son. Hopefully Dad's worth some money that he can leave him. Taiwan just donated $1 million to help the LA wildfire relief. That's pretty nice.
Good.
Now will we protect them? Half of it went to the LA Fire Department Foundation. The other half went to the Arcadia Fire Department. Well, what the hell are they funding Arcadia for? It's Arcadia, California.
Yes.
A giant schnauzer. You see his picture. Good-looking dog. A giant black schnauzer named Monty won Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show in New York last night. It was the 3rd year in a row he'd made the final. It was the first time a dog from the working group has won since 2004, and he's the first giant schnauzer to ever win. He's a really good-looking pup.
Aw.
God bless him.
Love those.
Again, tomorrow we'll be broadcasting live from the Charlotte Harbor Event and Conference Center for the 13th annual Charlotte County Chamber of Commerce Business Expo. Come on down. First 500 get a free goodie bag. Doors open at 10. Come by and say hey.
Yeah.
Until then, have a good day, kids.
Anybody got any more jokes? Anything funny? No? No? All right. See you, folks.
We're News Radio 1580 AM WCCF Punta Gorda and FM 100.9 W265 EA Punta Gorda.